let's see.
You want me to sit where you would be sitting?
Yeah,
Whoa, 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 yeah, baby, 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 yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Blow
RJ.
your mind, yeah.
There's gonna be a soundbite going
it.
into that. So to everyone, this is
Where's the camera?
It's right here. This one, right there.
Yeah.
Look. To everyone out there,
Good.
this is the founder of the jug.
Right here.
Not true.
It is. Do
It
you know
is.
there's only what? Do you know that out of all of our friends, like in terms of like when we did the first podcast, do you know that like that broke everyone's world?
It's not true.
There's only one clip I saved.
I know what you're talking about, and my attorney said that that's about all we can say about it.
Episode 7.
Episode 7. Episode 7. 7 is a lucky number, a gambler's number, a biblical number. The 7
Dwarves.
The 7 samurai. The magnificent 7.
7-Eleven.
The 7 dwarves.
7 dwarves.
7
What number are we trying to hit? What's the magic number?
as many as possible.
So the magic number.
No, there's a magic
There's
number.
a magic number.
Episode number 2.
The magic number is 16.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes?
Yeah. Once we get past 16,
What happens?
we're gonna keep going. And see, I think my Meemaw's gonna come in right now.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
She
Let's see.
Where's she
she
at?
always makes a guest appearance.
She always makes a guest appearance. Let's
She's
see.
like the mailman on Pee Wee Herman. No,
She-
I've
let's
seen
see,
her.
let's see.
I've seen her work. I'm quite familiar. She comes in.
She did bring...
She's like Kramer.
Oh no, it's someone else.
Yo! You got the dog? Who is the dog? Anthony's. Cool.
Yeah, you
my
can sit
brother.
there.
This is a real fucking hero.
It is. I know. We, like I said, during COVID, this was like we're gonna have to wait for Joel still talk about the COVID era of the of everything that went on in here, because we still haven't talked about it yet. But I'm glad we can. So we're still gonna save it because Joel needs to be on it.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
still gonna save it.
And then we need,
Save it.
We need to bring Garret back down.
Yeah, and then Garrett, you got to come back down for that.
I'm
one.
down. I'm always down.
As long as you're here.
As long as you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. But this is rare because I'm usually working. So this is insane for me. This is very liberating.
Look at look at the mystique though. You're like a Jedi in training right now.
I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the past couple months, and I've accelerated very, very rapidly.
Downloads.
I've been going to class 3 times a day, 6 to 7 days a week. And I'm training with my man Marshall, and I just wake up super early and I cruise down there and he beats the shit out of me.
And you know what it sounds like? There's two things.
And he does
can,
that 3 times a day.
Look. There's 2 things you can beat: the law and your meat.
Been doing a lot of that too. A lot. It's hard. But that's how you just got to do whatever you got to do in order to get through whatever the fuck you're going through.
Exactly. It's got to be bloody. Got to be at the butcher shop.
You got to look at yourself in the mirror every morning. Wherever you go, you follow.
Garrett, do you ever look at yourself and think when someone says someone's life experiences, or it's what they focus on is their experience?
What they focus on is their experience. Whatever videos you watch on YouTube all the time, you're going to become that. Whatever music you listen to all the time, you're just going to become that. Whatever you consume, you become.
Yeah. We talked about that last episode.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
What did you call it? You said,
what was it?
You're stuck. Nah, it was like
You're stuck in a character.
Yeah,
It's like you've been studying how to be an oil man, and that's all you could do.
So how do you personally break out of the character?
You have to know
Do you
that.
think you broke out of the character?
No, you never really do, but you have to know that you just got to be healthy.
That's like the most important thing. Just
Absolutely.
Eat right and exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so hard.
And sleep right.
It is.
Sleeping
You have to get 6 to 8 hours.
with no caffeine.
What do you mean?
Yeah, with no
What is this no
caffeine.
caffeine shit?
I'm on a no caffeine kick.
Who told you that?
I've been sober from caffeine for.
What is
for a
sober?
minute.
Caffeine.
Sober from caffeine.
But what if I told you that all of the great innovation was created because monkeys consume caffeine?
But look, you know what?
They
You're-
just drank
but
it
look-
and they said we have to build bridges.
But look, this is why we're better than this. But
Right.
you want to know why you're right?
Yeah.
Because a coffee bean exists to make slave labor, to keep picking coffee beans for people to keep drinking
To
caffeine,
make us
to keep making
very
us drink caffeine.
cracked
And look,
out.
It's
so
a-
we-
RJ,
it's a
you
character.
broke the
Work-
matrix.
work
He
like
broke
you
the
broke the
caffeine
matrix.
matrix. He broke the matrix.
I've only done it. I went off for 2 days and I called my mom and she said, "You need to drink a cup of coffee. You sound like a bitch."
You sound like you're a dick. Yeah.
She said, "You sound like a fucking bitch right now." And I was like,
No, but
"Okay,
it's
I'll drink some coffee."
It's some good. It's really good sleep.
It's good to
It's
to
good
chill out on substances though.
It takes a while though. It
Takes a lifetime.
It's hard to get. Yeah.
Everybody has something.
Yeah.
Chewing gum is really gross. Chewing gum I hate the most. Willy Wonka.
You're right.
Everybody has something. There's always something.
What's
That's why
your,
all the kids in Willy
What's your
Wonka
current something?
probably vaping, and I'm really pissed off right now because I can't find a place to plug this shit in. So I am totally freaking out.
You're in the cabin though.
I'll suck your dick right now for a fucking a plug. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. In front of everyone.
In front of
I need the
everyone?
vape. Where's the vape thing? I need a vape plug. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Have you ever stopped vaping? Have you quit vaping for a little bit?
Yeah, and I
Over a
freaked out.
period? You did?
There's a line in Holes, the movie Holes,
Yeah.
and I think
What's the line?
Mr. Sir says to Sigourney Weaver's character,
Mm.
"You were a lot nicer when you were drinking."
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'm a lot nicer too.
So what have you guys been doing?
Well, I guess
Our
you go first.
vices?
Yeah, our vices.
Vices?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
going
wh-
through vices?
Yeah.
No, was your question about our vices or what our
Yeah, what are your fucking vices?
our habits? What are your habits?
God,
What are
okay.
your sins, my son?
Tell all.
Confess.
My sins is that I guess I just have to I thought I wanted to be around more people, Garrett, but
Mhm.
I just have to keep going back into the salt mines every time.
And are you getting paid for this?
Well,
Every time you go in that mine, are you clocking it? Are you
yeah,
putting in
I would say
a
the
stamp,
yeah, so
your time stamp?
you know what's funny? The first time when we did the first podcast, I was in the salt mines and getting paid. And you guys remember, I'd come out on Friday night after I'd work 16 hours, working for fucking 4 or 5:30 in the morning. You know,
Crazy.
and then this next one, it's this next one is coming from this next one is definitely a different kind of salt mine because all of that time getting paid there is just going into I don't know, just giving up more time to others by giving more time to myself. You know, it's another tier of salt mine. Like Joel had to go to the salt mines right now.
But he's DJing, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't like it.
But he also he's been DJing and he's doing the coffee thing.
Yeah.
So he's working it. That's a beautiful thing he's got going on.
He does.
He's hitting it from the front and the back.
Yeah.
And a little bit from the side.
Yes.
He's good. He's fine. I think he's having fun.
Oh,
It's
and then
good
his
for him.
hair.
His
the
hair
next
looks
tier,
great.
The next tier is
He looks like an 1800s horticulturalist.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a professor from the Victorian era.
He's doing it.
He looks great.
But yeah, That's how it's been.
Yeah.
How are you, RJ?
What's your vice, man?
My vice? I don't know. I would say weed, but I'm not like addicted to weed though.
Weed?
Yeah. I would say like when I'm stressed out, for sure weed.
Yeah.
That one calms you down. It makes you forget. It makes you forget what's going on. Not forget, but it makes you at least like accept what's going on. Yeah. My man.
Totally get you, bro.
Garrett's left the building.
No, I'm here. No, I get you, though.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. It's easy to...
It's not a drug. It's an herb.
That's a drug.
It's a mind frame.
It's a mindset.
Is rosemary a drug?
Yeah.
It's dank on, a pork roast. That's for sure. I don't know about drug. You know? You got the earrings. You're doing the Dragon Ball Z thing.
Oh yeah, dude. I gotta
Trunks.
beat women off with a bat, bro. Like at
You
this
got
point.
some fucking Sinbad. What's the Sinbad movie?
What is it?
If they rebooted that genie, what's the genie?
Oh yeah,
one?
yeah. I would be that Shazam. No.
No, but
that's
isn't
Shaq.
that wasn't him though?
No,
Was
no,
that
no.
Shaft?
That was Shaq.
No,
Shaq.
That was Shaq.
Yeah, yeah.
But everybody thinks it was Sinbad. It's like
Yes.
the Bernstein Bears. People imagined that Sinbad was in this thing. But if they ever really wanted to do it for real, like a gritty reboot,
I know the mixed mud blood of genies.
it could be sick. And you
Ooh.
just make it way harder, way harder. You gonna let these kids at school push you around like that?
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
You have three wishes.
You got 3 wishes,
I
but
could
this
do-
one's on me.
Yes.
But this one's on me.
It's like when they did
Put on
Romeo.
a ski mask.
When they did Romeo and Juliet with the guns. Be that.
It's like like a Ridley Scott version.
I think we got the director too for
Who? Me?
it. Yes.
It's gonna be hard though. You're gonna fight the cartel. You're gonna fight the cartel. You're gonna get to a point where you're like, "Hey kid, I've been answering all these wishes for you. What about me? We'll go to Mexico.
You gotta do something for me.
I know what's going on down there. I know what to do."
And then I'm gonna be like, who the fuck told you to go get the fucking popsicles from fucking Jimmy? Where'd you get this fucking money from?
You think I'm gonna kill a bunch of kids because the United States government told me to do it? And they're gonna pay me and my family for the rest of my life? I'm not gonna do it. Fuck that shit. I'm Shazam. Shazam! Shazam! Could be sick.
It could be.
It would be.
It would be.
I want to see. I always thought this is the sickest. What if you did a Super Mario Brothers by Abel Ferreira, who did Bad Lieutenant and The King of New York, and it's rated R, and it's Joey Diaz as Mario and Anthony Bourdain as Luigi.
Yeah. And then RJ would be the local townsman.
RJ would be your fucking Link right now. Dun
You are
dun
Link,
dun
huh?
dun dun dun
Look, I
dun
didn't- you know
dun
what?
dun 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 dun. Brought to
know-
you by Tears of the Kingdom. Brought to you by Tears of the Kingdom. Now available on Nintendo. What is it? Switch.
Switch. Yeah.
Yes.
Switch. Now available on Nintendo Switch. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Get ready to get fucked.
That's a habit you broke.
What?
Video games.
I still play.
But no, not to the extent that you used to.
I'm trying to get laid, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work though. But I try.
It's like a combination.
I try a little bit harder than I used to, but it doesn't work.
Getting laid or video games?
Laid.
Yeah.
Video games, I shred. Lane,
There's not
Come on.
fighting in San Clarita.
a lot. Yeah. We're hitting it every day.
Any goth babes up there?
A lot of goth babes.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good time. We have a great time. Out there in the Santa Clarita. Out there in the Santa Clarita out there. Doing the fucking meth out there, smoking cigs. Who the fuck is texting me?
Who's texting? But yeah,
It's no one.
what else? I want to think of something else that.
What can we talk about?
No.
There's a
I
lot
got
to
it.
talk about.
There's a
Let's
lot
talk
to
about
talk
politics.
No.
No, not
Politics.
Politics.
It's not politics, it's politics. What should we talk about?
Ooh, you
Oh,
know,
shit.
you know
You're
what?
good.
You know what I was thinking about today? I was thinking about the guy next door that paints the building next to us, and he's just laying down like primer, like white paint.
Mm-hmm.
But when I told him like, "Hey, dude, what you're doing is pretty important," it put a smile on his face.
Mm.
Like really, like
That's
he was
sweet.
like, you know, like I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this guy, like I was like, oh, dude, like tell me about why you do this. So I like he was so stoked that somebody asked him like how his day was going and how his job was just painting like a white wall.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Sometimes you gotta thank people for what they do, you know?
Yeah.
Or just talk to people when they're walking by.
Dude, yeah, a lot of people don't get talked to.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then RJ, since we've been working on the pod, like, dude, the eye contact, like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, this
Yeah.
has helped me out with certain individuals that I would be like, oh, I'm gonna make eye contact with you. Like, certain people, like, there's people that no problem, like, I'll make eye contact with. Then there's some people where I'm like, damn, why am I not looking you dead ass in the eyes? Like, you know, there's for some reason, like there's certain.
Is it because they're avoiding it?
Yeah, like
Okay.
we're exactly the people that are avoiding it. I'm like noticing. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look you dead ass in the fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Like no, and then like really, like you have really helped me like with that since we've been doing the podcast.
I appreciate that.
Like on a very real note, this is where like I've already seen an improvement in like one social aspect of my life.
Yeah, real skills developed right here. Talking in a hot ass basement.
It makes you feel listened to
Yeah.
Yeah. Or connected
and connected
and like present.
and present and
I'm not
vulnerable.
Not thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Yes, I am looking at you, RJ.
I see you.
Such beautiful men in here.
We could plug in the event right now.
Oh,
It's halfway through.
Hit it.
yeah, guys, July 8th, guys.
July 8th.
Casa
July
Bloom.
8th.
It's on the Insta, and we hosting an event with the full heavy hitter squad of DJs and just the like I mean guys, like this is like the first JxggWorld event. Can you remember sitting down and us just fucking around, and then now we got
Seems like yesterday.
it seems like fucking yesterday.
Now there's an event.
Now there's an
It's
event.
going to be nuts.
What's happening at the event?
What's
It's gonna
going
be
on?
so we got 5 DJ local dudes from Santa Ana. They're all hungry. We're all like good group of guys who love music. They're all you know, with Joel, me, like everyone just loving the same music. Even Tommy's on this one. Tommy is on the lineup.
Motherfucking Tommy.
Tommy,
Tommy Mai. Who
Tommy
we
Ma-
got to give a
Tommy's on the
quick
lineup?
yeah,
shout out
Tommy is
to
on the
Tommy
lineup.
Mai. It's Tommy Mai's birthday. He's turning dirty 30 today.
Dirty 30. Big shout out.
Big shout out.
Big shout out.
Check out Celestial Fuckboy, Tam. Check out the music. Legendary motherfucker.
We should have that play as the intro. One of his songs.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, hey, I'll grab the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
off Insta. I'll put it on there.
You probably should.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
The fuck are you doing?
And then let's see. Oh, and then Lucy's Pizza is gonna be doing the catering for all the
Jesus
pizza.
Christ, that's some good. That's some good.
We got one of the homies bringing in his wine label, and then there's one more.
His wine label.
Yeah,
Lucy's,
we got
Lucy's fucks.
it. Does
It gets
does.
down.
It's definitely like they did the
Tastes New York is shit.
and the consulting they did for
Badass.
but like really though, like
Truly.
Garrett, like seeing it in your eyes, like it
Yeah.
is truly like whoever they did for the consulting for the pizza maker.
That's
Excellent
some
job.
New York water right there.
It is New
That's
York
some New
water.
York water right there. They're using New York water in that fucking dough.
Who else to thank? Oh, Mission
100%.
Bar. That's another one.
Mission
Mission
Bar
Bar.
is
Thank
hard.
Mission Bar. Mission Bar has
Legendary.
Mission Bar is a supporter of the Jug. Like, man, that bar is
Damn.
like they are like our Barstool Sports for the Jug world.
Oh yeah.
Like like they've upped our content. Like everyone
So
in
many
there,
good times.
there are so many good people that are in there that are in the thick and the salt of the mines that are like, oh, these DJs are people we've met in Mission Bar that are just guys who kick it, who love spinning vinyl.
It's so incredible that they're allowing local artists to throw down and just come in and just sign a paper, and then they're throwing down some beats. That's
Oh
pretty
yes.
cool.
They're real pioneers.
Yeah, let the public speak.
Yeah, they're doing it.
That's
They're
really
doing
cool.
badass work.
Let the public bring in the vibe. Don't
Yes.
don't
Straight
create
up.
the vibe. I want to spin fire there, low key.
We will. We'll get a JxggWorld spin. We'll get a fire event. We will.
No. I'll just spin fire at Mission Bar.
Oh, you could. Oh, yeah,
'Cause
you
there's
should.
a patio, right?
Yeah, you should.
That'd be
There
cool.
it is.
Let me think, Garrett. As you're the prodigal son coming back, coming back to the dungeon,
I know.
coming back to where you had to work.
Good times.
What do you?
I just drank a weed soda, and it was intense.
Before you got here?
Yeah,
Oh, sick.
it's sick. It's great, but holy fuck.
Hit you pretty hard.
Let me look at your eyes.
I'm good. I'm fine.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm having a good time. I'm on a roller coaster.
I'm over here dying.
You are from what? Oh, you were
Yeah,
sick.
I got the wook flu.
Did you lick a tree?
I licked a lot of trees out there. No,
Can't be doing that shit.
I was camping at a music festival and just did not take care of my body when I was out there.
Were you sweating a lot?
Yeah, I was sweating a lot, and then just not
Not drinking water?
Bakersfield, armpit of America. So
And so like a lot of
just a lot of dust just filled
Yeah.
my lungs. Yeah, I thought I was doing the right thing. I was taking tinctures. Do you know what
Tinctures
tinctures
of
are?
what?
Tinctures. I like saying that.
Yeah,
Tinctures.
tinctures.
Tinctures
it's
of
like-
what?
It's like herbs in a vial.
What herbs?
I was taking ashwagandha,
Oh, that's badass.
dandelion root, sage, and wormwood.
Does it just hit crazy?
The tinctures, they suck. Like they taste really bad.
But it hits like straight up faster than like a tea.
Yeah, more effective, absolutely. Cause it's like concentrated, so it's essentially just the herbs boiled down into oil. and
Does it hit? Like there's like a fucking chamomile just
you could
blast you in the
could
face?
taste it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if you took chamomile tincture, you would feel pretty zen.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were they
And
at?
if you took Blue Lotus, you'd probably have a trippy ass dream. I
Hmm.
took Blue Lotus tincture one time, and I was like, my dream that night was insane. And then my dream for the consecutive 5 nights was just lucid.
What is it?
Blue Lotus?
Yeah.
I think it's a flower, but essentially the flower has psychedelic properties, but it's not when you're awake. It's when you sleep.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
cool. I like
get
that.
some
It's like
right
Freddy
now.
Krueger, but with butterflies.
Yeah. Well, it could be Freddy Krueger.
When he gives you a massage.
It doesn't have to be.
Gives you a massage.
It doesn't have to be
How
butterflies.
you doing, kid?
No, that's another thing that I've noticed without coffee is like my dreams are very vivid now, to the point where it's waking me up and stripping me out. I had a dream that I was like a Sims character last night, and I was living every character in my dream. So I would like think about Garret, and then I was living Garrett's point of view.
That's sick.
It was sick until it wasn't sick, because then it's just like who was I in the dream?
It was immortal. It was like an unending thing.
Yeah. So I had to wake up, and then it was like 2:00 in
Just
the morning.
cut the damn show.
Yeah,
in
I
half.
can't do this. I can't do this anymore.
Turn this shit off.
Yeah, it's too real.
It's like
No, I think dreams. I don't know about you guys, but dreams almost seem more visual for me, or more vivid than any type of like hallucinogen I've ever done.
straight up.
But they are and they're not.
Like a gnarly dream is way crazier than freaking out,
Yeah.
being on acid, looking
Yeah.
at a swimming pool.
Yeah.
A dream will fucking hit way harder
Way harder.
because dreams are movies.
Yeah.
That's what Stanley Kubrick said.
Talking about 30-30s. Do you think your 18-year-old self would look at your 30-year-old self and be like, "Oh yeah, that's where I was going to be"?
No.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm not 30 yet, but
You will be soon.
I know it's very soon.
In 1 year, you will be 30 years old.
Yeah, I was thinking about that though. Like, would I be happy with myself? Would my younger self be happy with my older self?
I just feel like I've just been making it all up.
It's been pretty great for me, so I have no complaints.
I'm not complaining.
You know, I have to think like it's been pretty great. Like it seems like when you hit 30, you just let go of a lot of bullshit. Like really, like I let go of a lot of bullshit when I turned 30. Like really, like a lot. Like,
What was some of the bullshit you let go?
well, from the first podcast, it was like friends. That was like the first one. Like it was like, oh, just friends. And then the second thing was just letting go of like, I don't know, like you think of how should I say, you let go of the pressures that other people had on, like something about like, oh, like there were always little things
You
where
let
I'm like,
go of people pleasing.
yeah, like, and it's with certain like people where I'm like, oh yeah, like that's right, like I don't care anymore. Like things where I'm like, oh cool, like time has passed, and I'm like, why do I give a shit? Like not in a way where it's like there's certain things where I'm like, oh cool, I can like, this is done. Like this part of my life is like, oh, it's done, cool, check mark. Like
dive deeper in that. So also.
So let's think. So
It's probably the 5-year thing. Where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. So
in 5 years, will you really care about what you care about right now?
yes,
Probably not.
And it's, think about this, like I'm getting better at what is staying, but I guess like how the best way to say it is people's patterns. Like I started noticing like, oh, you don't have like, you're not meshing with my life in a productive way, and not in just like making money or anything, just relationship wise. Like I'm like, oh, you don't add value to me, and you keep taking things from me and taking my time, and you keep, like when I keep hearing people, like I said, doing negative things or self-doubt, or when I hear people do it that are, how did I say, the apathy towards yourself. Like apathy has been a big one. Like, oh dude, you're worth something. Like if nobody told you that, you're worth something. You know, there's a lot of people you don't realize like how much it makes a difference when you look at them like, oh hey, how's your day going? Like on some real shit, the apathy, it's like, oh, because I feel like it's like, oh, I'm finally getting over the like apathy hump. Like it's like, oh cool, like, oh yeah, that's right. Like when I talk to people and I talk about things that I love doing, it's like, oh cool, I can like stand by it now. Like it's like, oh, the internal and external self is like meeting. Like I'm like, oh cool, this is what I like, this is who I am. Like if you don't like it, that's cool, but like I'm always gonna try to ask you how your day's going. And most of the stuff just I know pertains to me, and like saying things like, oh, it's my fault, and accountability, and I don't know, just going more into like myself.
Most people probably aren't thinking about you as much as you are.
Yeah, but exactly. Like and you want to know how I learned that? The first thing I learned was when my dad took mushrooms from me. He stole some mushrooms out of a bag, guys. And he apologized to me. And the way he thought about me was so like, damn, my dad's a real ass dude. You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you mean?
He just apologized to me. And like felt very.
Did you know he did?
No.
Oh wow.
I didn't care. But this is introspective about things that I don't care. Like what you just said. You don't care as much about like people don't care as much about you as you think they do. And I know that's like a terrible thing to say, but it's like that's how it is. And it's like, oh, my dad thought I like, you know, and I was like, oh, and then that's when it hit this, like, because it was my dad, I hit this like, oh, I'm climbing a ladder a little bit further in my mind. Like this is going to like, oh shit, like that's what, you know, it's like one of those mind-blowing epiphanies. Oh, and then another one is, this was from Cashavani with coaching. There was somebody, I don't know if it was coffee or design, and I was getting kind of frustrated. I was like, oh dude, like why can't I make this decision? But he made a good analogy. I would tell an athlete like, oh hey, you'll get it next time. Like you're just a beginner. I didn't think of the person in front of me as a beginner in design. And I don't know, like it's one of those things that I'm like, oh, I learned that I was teaching somebody this and forgot like my own lesson and had it reiterated back in my life that like, oh, everyone has to start from somewhere, and really everyone is like, you really start from nothing every time.
That gets harder as you get older.
Oh, no, it does. It does.
It's like less things you're starting new.
Yeah.
And then you're not really seeking the new things to start.
Yeah.
So when you do start that new thing, you kind of get over it pretty quick. pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Unless it really sparks some type of interest. Meditation.
Yeah.
I got over it pretty quick. I need to get back on it. But it's just like, damn, dude. It's
I
hard.
mean, we're like, it's not like we're like cut away from the world.
What do you mean?
It's not like we're in like an echo chamber where we can just be zen and shit. We have to pay bills.
Yeah.
And there's stressful things. There's time crunches and numbers and data and statistics.
That's the goal,
And
though, right?
taxes.
Like one step closer to letting go.
Yeah. If only.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Because there's so many reminders.
Yeah, we have to survive day to day.
It'd be nice just to wander off and dip out.
It'd be great.
And then it would probably get scary for a little bit.
But like I said, wherever you go, you follow.
You follow, yeah, yourself. You bring it all with you.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I got one more for 30. As you saying everything goes.
Yeah.
The only thing that I noticed, one thing about 30 that's crazy, is when you hit it, you are 30. So whatever you are is 30 years of weight. Like that one, because you guys probably know, I've seen people who are 30 that are like annoyed. Like, I don't know, not annoyed, but like they'll say things like, no, not everyone gets to live that lifestyle, or like not everyone can do that. Like very self-doubting, like self-doubting language that I'm like, oh, and I know we've talked about this, and it's like, oh, when you're 30, you have 30 years of information that you're not going to just let go. It's not going anywhere. Like you're not.
It was real. It was valid.
It was real. It was
and
valid.
so when people talk down to you and they're like, you don't know what you're talking about, you're like, yeah. I got fucking. I recorded 30 years on that shit, and I've seen what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I will kill you.
I've seen the patterns.
I will end your fucking life.
You stupid.
I joke.
Ooh, one more good vice. Uncle Weck was a good vice.
What's that?
Uncle Weck.
Oh, David Weck.
Uncle Weck is like the capturing of just one part of like what 27 to 30 that was very like that one was pretty wild. I was pretty wild.
That wasn't a vice.
But it is.
It could be a vice.
It could be a vice based on information.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess anything can.
It does have to be bad.
Even rugs
It just takes up a lot of time.
could be a vice. People could be addicted to rugs.
There probably are people addicted to rugs.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
This guy's like, I can't leave the house. Just the rug, the static in the
So
rug.
nice.
It's so fucking.
You know what's funny? Doing the three-way, it feels like you guys are just gang banging me right now. Like,
We're Eiffel Tower.
like really, like it, like I'm just like
You're doing some Gianna Michaels on us.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know where to go.
Oh, we got you, hunt. We got you, girl. We got you. We got you for 15 minutes.
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. Don't drop the soap. I'm just kidding.
So Garrett, what movies
No,
were your top picks for 2023 so far?
That's too hard for.
Or so 2022 then?
No, top pick for
2022?
like this week.
Ooh, yeah, top pick for this week. What are you wanking it to this week?
Garrett watches way too many movies.
And I'm talking about.
I just saw The Wild Bunch.
Ooh, okay.
The Wild
okay.
Bunch.
Have you seen The Wild Bunch?
Mm-mm.
No, describe it.
1969, and it's all these like kind of golden age dudes, golden age guys, and the violence is insane. They're really bad. They're like a bad group, and they're being pursued by worse people, and they kill like everyone, and the violence is just so next level that you could tell that this separates the old school, like, listen, don't make me come over there or I'll, and then this is like, yeah, shut up. And then it shows the people, like these squibs coming out in slow motion, like falling. And that's where like all the John Woo kind of like hard-boiled stranglehold shit came from, where they would slow, people would get gunned down and they show slow motion. But it's not just for that, it just shows the beginning of the more realistic era. It's a more realistic era of movies now. Like they don't give a shit now. Now the main characters are killing people and they're just bad. But you follow them because they have so much fun doing their terrible things. And your grandpa's in it, Bert. What's his name?
Not Burt Reynolds.
Bert. What's his name?
Clark Gable.
No, who's your grandpa? Your grandpa is. He's
that
one guy.
What's his name? It's the other nickname. It's the D cinnamon.
Something. Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Your grandpa's like, who's that one guy? That one actor.
Oh my God.
Fuck, this is
007 actor, right? Cinnamon Sean Connery? No.
It'll come back to you. So for those that don't like fighting movies, what would be another one?
Definitely the Wild Bunch.
No. What's it?
I'm serious because the Wild Bunch is one of those movies that it's almost like if you don't see it, you don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
It's not just violent. It's just its violence is so pronounced, and it makes such a statement about what the West was, who these people were, and they weren't good.
Yeah.
The good guys weren't good.
No.
But they had a lot of fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why movies are fun, because people want to go see, have a good time. I know how fucked up that sounds, but this movie's been criticized of being like fascist and stuff like that, but it's not. It's just extremely real about its subject matter.
I heard something the other day that
I'm so evil. I sound like an evil. I sound like Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man. Don't see anything else. Beta. Watch the Wild Bunch. I don't
watch
care.
People die. You gotta watch people die.
But MJ doesn't want me to watch that. I don't care. Are you a man? You're gonna listen to her your whole life. You gotta make a decision.
Go in the mirror.
You Spider-Man? You Spider-Boy? That's what it just sounded like.
Pussy.
No. But you definitely see the Wild. It's on HBO Max or Max now. It's called Max now.
Yeah,
it's super good though. What were you gonna say?
Before we wait. One more thing. Do you think we can get Julio on a pod?
Probably.
Okay.
You have to tempt him.
And then RJ, what were you gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I heard someone refer to actors as shamans. How do you feel about that?
Who said that?
I forgot. That
Hopefully not Jared Leto.
Hey, want me to tell you why?
How do you feel about that though?
Wait,
probably you're just channeling. You're summoning. You're summoning entities into your being, your vessel.
I feel like
channeling.
You're trying. Yeah. The good ones do.
The getting struck is an old kind of magic term. You used to get struck. You know, Desi Arnaz, when he would play the drums, they said he was getting struck. I think it's
that was
it's some kind of voodoo magic. Not voodoo, but you could get struck. Okay. So you just kind of get possessed.
Yeah.
Like a shaman. You summon the spirits of Abraham Lincoln and you become him, or you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good one for you.
What you
got?
Are
you like Shang Tsung when you look at somebody? You're
Who's that?
From Mortal Kombat, and he says, "Your soul is mine." Do you look at people and download them like your soul is mine?
Yeah. Do you download people?
No.
Do you download characteristics?
I think we all do. Because you can you can repeat me right now. Watch, repeat me right now. What am I saying right now? Just try repeating me. This is an acting exercise. Everything I say, just repeat what I'm saying.
Isaac will, because I'm
okay. So go.
Just like, okay, what am I saying?
What
hey,
am I
how
saying?
you doing? Yeah,
how you doing?
Okay. Hey, yeah. See, we record everything. We can imitate each other.
But that'd be crazy, getting good at that.
Garret is good at that.
Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
There's people that are great.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe.
Look, I've seen you in the trenches with clown makeup on, and I know it wasn't from you.
That would be fun to see you with clown makeup.
I was a clown. Actually, when I graduated school, I was a clown for one shift, but it was too depressing because I went to a children's party. Well, first of all, the training was gnarly because I flew out. I took a train out to like Long Island, and I went in a warehouse, and this Russian. There was a Russian guy, and he was like this big.
How long is the train ride?
Probably like an hour and a half or some shit. I don't know. It took a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And then I was in this warehouse. There's this little Russian guy, and we had to tie balloon animals into a pile, and you had to do like 200 like in under like 60 seconds. And this motherfucking
You signed up for this?
yeah, I wanted to get paid, man.
Yeah.
But this Russian guy was like, he's literally said this. He literally said this. If you do not tie 200 balloons in under 60 seconds, I will rape you. He said that. This
You-
shit's real, bro, and we're just tying this shit.
You were a clown?
For one shift.
And
It was too depressing. I was at a children's party. I was drawing shit on their face. I was a
Is
clown.
this like a clown troupe?
It's kind of like the Joker movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a clown troupe, and I can't say the name. I don't want to. I don't want to get in trouble. But I responded to something online, and I was a clown for one shift, and I went out and I was doing, but I knew it was bad when I was smoking a cigarette with another clown.
Full clown makeup.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was the darkest day of my life.
What other crazy things have you done?
I worked at an amusement park,
To
and
do what?
at at the beach,
Yeah.
and I put kids on rides,
Mm.
and
Wait, you said
this
that
was
with
like
kids on
this was like the
rides.
summer where another park like that, some kid went up.
It flew off the ride. Oh fuck.
And that was the summer I was putting motherfuckers on rides, and I was hanging out with gnarly dudes that listened to like metal, like Judas Priest, and they would put like 6-year-olds on. It's like breaking the law,
Do they-
breaking the law.
Those
Yeah.
people travel with those. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
they
a
were-
group that travels, right?
That was a gnarly experience.
roadies.
This one guy, he had a tattoo and it had 3 fingers on. He's like, "This is for my son, because he was born with only 3 fingers. So one day, if he ever finds me again, he'll just be able to put his 3 fingers right there, and he'll know that I'm his father."
Jesus.
He never took his glasses off.
It just sounds like the next Marvel character.
If you see a tattoo with 3 fingers and you put your 3 fingers on,
That's my son.
that's my son,
Shazam.
and I'm your father. Shazam.
Shazam.
Shazam. Your time has come.
Hmm,
We need you, Shazam. Now more than ever.
I like this. Ooh.
That's gnarly, Garrett.
They I
Have you
also
done
worked
voice
at
acting?
Macy's.
Have you done voice acting?
I did it in school, but not a lot.
Not professionally.
Yeah, there's a writer's strike.
Yeah.
You're gonna have AI do the voice acting now.
Yeah.
I am Courage, the cowardly dog. I am scared. Are you not entertained? Yo, pay your writers. Pay your writers, studio. The Jug is all about the writer's strike. Fuck the studios. Fuck AI. The Jug hates AI. Pay the fucking writers. We're not going to sit here and disrespect the writers because you guys are the reason that shit is fucking legit. Because you guys understand storytelling. So pay the fucking writers. Stop fucking around. AI shouldn't write. It should be the CEO.
Yeah. AI, look, this is a good one. You have to write wrongs to write truths. AI doesn't even write wrong to begin with.
I will now tell you a story. There once was a man.
Exactly. I don't know anything.
He
about
was
that man.
born without a leg. That's all. It can only do pre-existing data.
For now. That's the scary part.
People will probably not show up
it
to
is
read
the
my
scary
books.
That's the scary part.
People will not read my books. I wish they would read my books. They are all from my own experience. Right?
Do you think that my grandma, if I taught my grandma AI, do you think people with dementia could
If your
use
grandma,
AI well?
if your grandma learned AI, she would make fucking Silent Hill. if AI journeyed into her brain, you would go in there, and it would be Silent Hill, And you'd be like, Grandma, where are you? And there would just be like this wheelchair thing. And you'd be like, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And you're like, fuck, I have one bullet. I got to get the fuck out of here.
There'd be an El Pollo Loco.
Yeah.
El Pollo Loco.
Yeah, but it'd be all like with maggots and shit. And your grandma would be there the whole time like, please help me. The AI has taken over. Unplug me, Isaac.
So Garrett, where do you want to see the future of Jug?
I want fucking seasonal shirts.
Seasonal shirts.
I want more music. I want fucking I want sponsorships. Guyaki, we're looking at you. The Jug officially is here to say we love Guyaki. You could check it out at the bottom of this. Please check out Guyaki and check out the Jug, because the Jug is all about getting hydrated and getting caffeinated, but naturally. And Guyaki, you guys are the fucking best. Guyaki. But more sponsorships.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
We're gonna finish it there.
We're finishing it there.
We're gonna
Guyaki,
finish
we're
there
looking
for
at you.
Guyaki.
Guyaki, the ball is in your court. Guyaki, the
before
Jug.
we finish, July, what was the day?
July 8th, everyone.
July 8th. Please come.
July 8th.
July
July 8th.
Yes. Short
July
episode.
8th. Is Guyaki going to be there?
Maybe.
My man.
All right.